Welcome back. This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And what I mean by welcome back is welcome back to my show and me welcoming back to you guys, because I've been kind of under the weather with this COVID stuff. Finally, after 4 weeks, I'm starting to improve, and I'm trying to catch up on all the stuff I've fallen behind. One of the things I've fallen behind, and I have to apologize for the company, is the review of the ANTOP over-the-air TV equipment. I did several shows before I got sick about various antennas that they sent me, and I still had 2 more things to review, which I haven't gotten to, but I'm doing it right now. And what that is they sent me, before, they sent me this indoor HD TV antenna. It's only $20. And it's a loop here for UHF TV stations and a pair of rabbit ears for VHF. Similar to the old rabbit ears you used to use a long time ago when you could listen to over-the-air TV without a converter box. So they sent me that, and I did some testing, and it was marginal. I was surprised how much it did do as far as receiving signals, because I have a very bad location. And if you go back to my previous videos, you'll see why, because I've got a lot of trees in my yard to interfere. Anyway, the 2 things that they've sent me, or one of the 2 things that they sent me that I haven't gotten to, is this amplifier kit. There it is right there. And what it's for is using it with an unamplified antenna, such as this one right here. So I just did some testing, and I'm going to show you the results. So here we go. Here's my infinite spreadsheet that's growing and growing. As a matter of fact, I had to hide some of the columns because I had done so many tests on different antennas that you couldn't see it on the screen. So anyway, if I come over here down to the end, okay, here is that rabbit ear type antenna that I tested back in June. That's how long it's been. The month of July was just blown away with this COVID. And here is the results. This is the, let me go back over here a little bit. So, yeah, a little more. Still too much information on here. Matter of fact, let me hide some more of these columns. That'll help. I already hid some of them. There, now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. So here is the channel number from the rabbitears.com website. It gives you a listing of possible stations you can receive in your area. And this is all the information they provide. So I tested, back in June, I tested this little AT-210 antenna. It was stuck in a window in my office, and my office is on the 2nd floor of my house. So the antenna is about 75 feet in the air. But right where the transmitters are, that direction, there's a big tree right in the way, so that kind of messes up everything. Anyway, so you can see it didn't do too good. It came way down here to channel 28, and I got 5 sub-channels on channel 28, and this is clear, no dropouts, perfect picture. And then you see some more down here, and so on down. So we got a total of 38. And there's a lot of variables when you're using these antennas. Weather conditions, like right now, those trees that are in the way, since it's later into the summer, they've got lots of leaves compared to back a month ago. So anyway, so we got 38 signals. So then, this morning, I repeated that test as well as I could. Now, I don't necessarily I didn't necessarily get the antenna in the exact same spot, but I did a little tuning and moving around and got the best signal strengths I could get. And this is what I got. These stations here. And also the stations themselves will drop out subchannels during the day. Not always broadcasting all their channels. So I got 33. So that was the baseline for that antenna by itself this morning at 8 o'clock. Then I hooked up that amplifier. I'll show it to you again real quick. This amplifier. And I retested, leaving the antenna itself in the same position. Tried not to disturb it. So here we go. We got on channel 3, we got 6 channels, which is what I got with the best antenna they make. That's the AT-800 SBS, which is outside. So it got those channels. Before, the baseline and back in June, they didn't get them. Here's some more that it got. None here. I got 3 subchannels this morning with no amplifier, and I got 4 subchannels with the amplifier. This was the same. I got these 2, which I did not get without the amplifier. These were the same. I didn't get these for some reason. I'm not sure. I think I actually found it when it did the scan, but they had a lot of dropouts, so I didn't count it. So we missed that one for some reason. Then we got these and we got these for a total of 41. So we got an increase here from 33 to 41 just using that amplifier. Now let me go back to the amplifier again and show you the cost. So this amplifier cost you $22, and the antenna will cost you $20. So for $42, you get an amplified indoor HD TV antenna that could receive as many and more 41 channels. Actually, there's tons of variables. Where you live, how far away the antennas are, whether you have trees or buildings around you, lots of variables. So this is just what happened at my location. And if you go back to my previous videos on these antennas, I'll show you pictures of my yard and the trees and stuff like that. And like you can see here, this one, where's the distance? This was 32 miles from me, the transmitter. There's 34 miles from me. This is 32. So it seemed like it's right in that area, 32 miles. And the reason there's a lot of transmitters received, because it's kind of like an antenna farm that's 135 degrees south of me, about 32 to 35 miles. So that's what I'm picking up. Again, this is so far been the best, and it's also the most expensive antenna. And you can see if I come down here, it's got a lot. Picked up 118 channels. So, and this, number 1, this is outside. It's not indoors, it's outside. Number 2, because I put it outside, I put it away from that tree, so that tree's not in the way. So there's a lot of variables. So anyway, I just wanted to get you up to speed. I got one more. See if I've got that open. I don't know if I have that open. No, I've got one more outdoor antenna to test. I have to get my neighbor to put it up and put it into a place of one that's already up. I probably will take down my UFO antenna. That's just the name of it. It's used for over-the-air TV. And compare, let me go back here, compare its results. I think it's like an AT-400, I believe. I should have looked that up. compared to this one, which is their best, and see how it compares. And again, it'll be mounted outside. If you have any questions, be sure to ask. I'll try my best to answer it. If I can't, the people at ANTOP are very responsive, and I can get an answer directly from them, probably within a day. So that's it. If you enjoyed this show, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, I'm like a dozen people away from 15,000 subscribers. That would be great. Have a great day. Bye-bye.